Hey folks, Clayton here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Path of Exile. We are here in Act 4, and in between episodes, I went and tried to go shopping for the haste gem, and it looks like, I didn't realize this, but when I was talking about how vendors start to offer up certain gems, it looks like it is sometimes class limited. So as a witch, I cannot purchase the haste gem from Clarissa in Act 3. However, I was able to purchase the hatred aura, which I think we need an aura to get ourselves started at this point. I've gone and tuned my abilities quite a bit here. So what hatred will do is myself and my allies, 28% of their physical damage will be added on top as cold. So they're going to do 28% more damage, and it will be cold damage. It's not going to synergize super well, I think, with the Flaming Skulls, because only part of their damage is physical, so I don't know if that's going to work. I'd still like to get haste at some point, but for now, it should overall add some more damage. I've tweaked things a little bit here. I got rid of the fireball, and I got rid of something else, I don't remember, just so that my slots are occupied by my two summons, although I will purge one of these summons soon to clear up some extra abilities. My one Veil ability here with the skeletons, my Chaos Golem, this. I mean, I don't have to keep Chaos Golem on this list. I could just toggle it whenever, I could just switch to it when I actually want to cast it, but it's kind of handy. My right click, I actually put the lightning totem there because it will be something that I use later on, and I've moved my summon Raging Spirit to my left click, which I have to, get adjusted to that, but hopefully it'll work out. So you can see 50% of my mana pool has been reserved by hatred, but it should be okay. Let's pop into Comb's Dream over here. I don't know, maybe the cold damage will make a difference in a very fire-oriented area. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to have any specific resistances. If it turns out, or vulnerabilities, if it turns out they have a resistance to cold, then maybe I'll just turn that off and not concern myself with it, but I don't know. Cruel and merciless difficulties impose a penalty on death. Yeah, right now, if you die on normal, there's no penalty whatsoever, just except losing time. So these guys are kind of cute and funny. These little statues. They actually don't tend to auto-aggro, which is interesting. Now, I'm suspecting I can't raise zombies from their corpses. No, that is indeed true. I'll pop this. Guarded by Rogue Exile. That's cool. They are, Rogue Exiles are dangerous. Let's drop down a little totem. Not that it adds that much to my damage output. But Rogue Exiles do drop a lot more loot, so it is worth the danger. If I get one of those all the time, it would probably be worthwhile. There's the Rogue Exiles loot. And this just dropped a couple of Scrolls of Wisdom. Well, I mean, dropped a bunch of stuff, but Mana Flask, of course it is. I'm gonna grab a few more of these. Oh, that was the other thing that changed. I picked up a rare amulet last time, I guess, and it was pretty good because we had an amulet with like plus dexterity and basically not a whole hell of a lot going on. This one is strength and dexterity, which might give me the ability to free up that other node actually, as well as maximum life, which is excellent. So I'm excited about that. Skull, 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 skull. See, still don't know. Like, the problem is I'm still not set up for a really good ability on my left click. I mean, I suppose instead of the totem, I could just be casting Arc directly. Oh, Ethereal Knives. EK build's very common. What level do you need for that? So it's level 1, level 1. Yeah, I'm willing to bet, I think Ethereal Knives is actually a thing you can grab very early on. Just from as a quest reward. I'm pretty sure is an early quest reward. Yeah, I should be looking for resistances and things over here. Oh, Jeweler's Orb. Also, I should be looking to res things in a second. Love the auto shock, so let's go ahead and do this and do that. And do this. Okay. I don't know if my mana regen is exactly, as fast as I would want. I don't know about this reserve stuff. You see how it's hard to tell this bridge is there? At least I find it kind of difficult. I mean, it's a little easier on here. It's harder on that. That's the least of the hard things, though, to detect. More zombies. No? That's not the zombie button. This is the zombie button. Yeah. I've got too many things to micromanage. We're definitely going to have to clean this up. And I'll probably move the totem to one of these keys or something. I don't know. We'll see. As we summon less things, fewer things. Weathered Carving. It's actually one of these mini little totem. Has a boss version of it over here, apparently. We're just going to go and drop skulls everywhere. Where I'm going to go ahead and drop my skeleton, Veil Skeletons right now. And then I'm going to pop this. And then I'm going to TP away over here. and then just drop Flaming Skulls from a distance. Wow, we have a lot of crap on screen. It's kind of ridiculous, and I love it. Muttering Essence of Green. If you want more spell damage, you can get those things. You can also get a lot of extra spell damage mods on shields. Spectre, Spectre, Zombie, Zombie. Level up a bunch of these bad boys. Alright. Now, oh, okay. I may not want to level up the spell totem. In fact, I'm not going to want to level up the spell totem. That is a mistake. The problem is I'm going to do this compulsively every time it comes up, and I can't, like, pre-get it to cancel. I don't want to level it up because I don't want to add more strength requirement. Because I don't really need it. Not on the spell totem thing. I will want it on the splash damage one, though. So we're going to want as much splash damage bonus for our Flaming Skulls, and that's probably going to increase the strength requirement overall anyway, so it might be fine. I mean, basically, if the next level up, I don't have the strength for it, it won't let me level it up. But I don't want to, like, level it up while I have the strength, and I want to swap out items and find out that I can't use an ability anymore. I don't know, I'm not convinced that totem's the way to go. I don't have Elemental Equilibrium yet, so... Tell you what, for my own sake of sanity, I'm going to put Raging Spirit back on there. I'm not going to be putting down the totem. And for this, I'm going to clear this slot. So it's just going to be sword attacks or some bullshit. And we'll figure something out. Alright, I got my my Veil Skeletons back again. That's good. Kiri's sister. I don't think we've seen this character model before. Let's go and get 2 Spectres, because one's almost dead. A bunch of zombies. Whack that. And you know what? I may as well drop my my golem again, because he's getting a little low on health. Oh, bunch more of these glowy guys. Do I have silver coins? I think I do. I should be getting some prophecies. Okay, next time I go to town, hopefully I'll remember. We're not picking up very much gear anymore. Because at higher levels, the filter gets more aggressive. But also, we really don't need anything. Like, we've got a lot of our core slots at this point. Mostly what we just need to do at this point is level up higher. I guess I never did replace my shield, though. I still have this thing. Yeah, I have to be more on the lookout for even a non-magic shield with just good sockets. That's all I care about right now. Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind. I should also be checking the vendors again, because now that I've leveled up high enough, they can be providing me with 4-link shields, potentially, so it's worth checking. Especially now that I remember that I can go and buy a few more support gems. These guys don't leave corpses. Yeah, I think we're going to leave the zombies behind. We'll just bring the Spectres. The Spectre gem has leveled a couple of times, so it's probably... I mean, I'll use the zombies for now because I still have it, but I don't think I'm going to keep that ability around. We're going to thin this out a little bit. Hey, there's a silver coin. Speaking of getting more prophecies. I bet you these guys don't leave... Oh my god, that is some fire damage! What? Oh my god, we just died for the first time. Also, apparently our golem doesn't die when we do. That's amazing! Look at it go! Okay, it just went off. I believe that's our first death. These are all named uniques. I've never seen this before. And they're right at the exit of the zone, actually, so I definitely can't miss them. I guess it doesn't matter. The checkpoint is just going to be at the entrance to the zone, which is... I haven't gone through anything, so it's right next to the waypoint, so I may as well just go to town. At least I don't lose XP here. Yeah, that ring's not good enough. I'll identify the topaz ring. No, okay. It might have been something we want to keep around. Sell. We'll get some prophecies. Hello. I have 1 coin on me.
A golden device hidden by a rotting emperor overflows with power.
You'll be rewarded with 2 uses of the enchantment device on completing the labyrinth. Oh. Okay, and then we don't... Oh, we didn't have any in the bank, apparently. Really? Oh, no, we really didn't. Okay. Still, that's quite interesting. Let's go and stash this. That. What was this one? Oh, yeah. EK and Frostbolt. So let's try that again. We're going to... How come I'm in Act 3? That must be the last town I visited. Oh, that probably affected the prophecy, although I'm not complaining about the prophecy that I got. Okay, so now I've officially hit this town, so maybe that'll be where I respawn. Go back to the Crystal Veins. Let's get the haste, or not haste, the hatred. Let's get a golem back. Let's walk into Comb's Dream. What's my fire resistance? It must not be capped. No, it's only 39%. I may actually, especially, this zone is a lot of fire, in general. Like, tons of fire. It also resists fire, which means my skulls do a little bit less damage than I would like. What the shit? Stop running away! Pain in the ass. Stand there and fight. And luckily, my skulls are doing a little bit of cold damage. But yeah, some of their damage is getting nerfed here. What I should do is what? I don't remember. I didn't get a flask that gives me fire resistance, did I? I think I did. Chaos resist, fire resist. I'm going to go and replace one of my life flasks with that. And then when we're... Oh, little side quest here. Okay, fine. Yeah, when I run into those guys, I can pop my flask and get a ridiculous amount of fire resist. I'll cap it. Now, only for a few seconds, although I may have enough charges in here to do that twice in a row. So I'll make sure not to use that flask. Well, hopefully I'll make sure not to use that flask before I run into that encounter. We do want some more zombies. I mean, they're going to get obliterated probably by that fight, but we'll see what we can do. Ooh, another rare. Will probably explode. Nope, not drop anything useful either. Okay. Rush, 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 rush. Where the hell was it? Oh, I think I want to go this way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's the bridge. Cross the bridge. Sorry, I'm letting my critters die. Let's get our Spectre back. Oh, no, you didn't drop a corpse. Boo! Zombie good, hatred good. Spectre, I'm going to get a second one for full health. And then zombie it up. Okay. Oh, what are you? Die. Steel Claw Gauntlets. Okay, we got a big field of these critters. These are not the ones that were causing problems before. Mana. Taking a little bit of damage because I'm standing in fire. And yeah, I can't... Oh, I was able to res a zombie. Good. Alright, so I'm taking a different route to get there, but we are getting there. It's going to be fine. Get a couple of zombies. I think... Oh, I'm getting obliterated from these guys at a distance. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Fire resist. Do this. Move. Shoot, move, shoot, move. I don't have my big zombie. Let's do this. Let's drop our skeletons. Heal, fire resist. I mean, the skeletons will probably get obliterated quickly. Just gotta dodge that shit. That's the real danger zone there. More fire resist. Heal up. Is that it? Did we clear them all? Nope, almost. Okay. And there's no corpses. We'll pick it up and take a look at those stats. Could be a thing. I don't know. Combs Path. So that'll be a new checkpoint. I believe there's a waypoint in this next zone as well. But yeah, this... I always find this one to be a little hard to navigate, and all the fire effects are kind of a pain in the ass, and it does suck that we're not capped on our fire damage. I'm going to resummon the golem. I think these guys don't leave proper corpses either. Well, these guys in the middle do. Spectre, Spectre. Zombie, 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 zombie. Definitely keep the fire flask around. The next zone is not as... the resistances don't matter quite as much. I could swap out the fire flask after that. Because, I mean, it's not like I have max any resistance anymore. Which is something I'm not entirely pleased with. I like my resistances. Hello, Orb of Fusing. Thank you very much. Spectre, Spectre, ghouls, go. It's funny seeing these guys rare. I think because they tend to spawn in such big groups of tiny dudes, I think they probably have a lowered drop rate. So I don't know if a rare of them makes as much of a difference. Because it doesn't feel like they drop, like, tons of stuff. Pew, 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 pew. Zombie, 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 zombie. Which are probably just going to sit there and get burned and fire. I do have my Veil Skeletons up. I don't think this is the time I need to use them. Although watch out for all those little totems and shit. And Spectre. And another one to get full health. Okay. And can I get zombies? Not from those guys. Okay. That's okay. Do-do-do. Some of these guys might leave zombies. Zombieable corpses, though. Go, go. There we go. 6 zombies. Pull back. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, most of these guys are probably fire resistance, which means my skulls are really not doing as much as they could be. I don't think I'll ever socket in the lowered fire resistance support gem. I don't think there's like room in the budget for that. The Battleborn. Is that saying it would give me a unique axe? I don't know about the color code. Turn in 5 of these, you definitely get an axe. I don't think I'm going to grab the Lordly Plate, although it would be good for a different character. Zombie up a little bit. Move forward. I don't know if it's unique axe or not. I mean, the color coding sort of looks like unique coloring, but that might just be the font on all the cards. I don't know. There's our level up. Let's try not to die here. Get the fire resist. Get some health. I could use my skeletons, but no. Let me fire resist again here. Still got our specters up, which is nice. It's possible that the stuff I'm rezzing actually has fire resist, which is helping them live longer. Ooh, that's quite nice. All right, lightning warp. When you level up lightning warp, does it give you anything? I don't even know where it's placed. Right here. I suspect. Oh, does it have? Oh, reduced duration as you level it up. Is that true? Lightning warp. Yes, it does, which is good. It sounds weird, but the duration is the amount of time it takes after you cast the spell for you to actually teleport to the next place. So yeah, we want to keep leveling that up permanently. That's going to be okay. And we leveled up, and right, we're heading over here, which may or may not be that good. I don't know. Maybe we want to prioritize something else. We could get that equilibrium now that I've got, I don't know, something figured out with the lightning. And I think it will be good. Let's teleport the frack out of here. Try not to die. It's mostly just figuring out, like, keybinds I'm happy with. No. No, these are all a little crummy. I don't know. We'll take the Onyx Amulet because it might be useful, depending on what its modifier is. Now, if I do put the skulls on left click, like, I wonder if I can summon them. Yes, let me put them here. Can I summon them just by, like, clicking on a target? No. What if I was in melee range? No, literally. The skulls on left click do nothing. And if I put the totem, then that means left clicking doesn't work to move anymore. I mean, the skulls on left click work if I hold shift, but that's quality of life. No good. I mean, fireball or something like that makes sense on left click. Maybe I want to put it back. I should just put regular arc on the left click. Let's just fucking do that. I still have arc in here, right? So I'm going to remove the spell totem support. So I'll just put it away somewhere else. But no, do this. Throw lightning on there. And then we'll be well set. There you go. To use some equilibrium magic next time. Or, I don't know, some damn thing. Not entirely. Maybe this route is stupid, but maybe arc's not the way to go. Because the cast is actually pretty shitty on that. If you don't have a bunch of things that are improving your casting time. Which normally you would. A lot of passive nodes, if nothing else. I need specters and things. Spectre eyes, zombie eyes. Thank you. That is going to kill a lot of my dudes. Raise a specter. Satin slippers, lordly plate. No, we're good without that. Oh yeah, I still have to be on guard for a shield. Hopefully I will notice. The problem is, a lot of the shields have sort of unexpected names as part of it. And in any case, I'd want a shield with a lot of blue nodes that are already linked. I've got my skeletons ready to go, so... cast, summon some zombies, and pop this guy, and then pop that. I like this Veil Skeleton. It's great, and I assume they get the buff from all my my regular nodes. Weeping Essence of Anger. But the thing is, it's just so much extra minion noise that even if I wasn't a minion-oriented spec, it's not a bad button to just, like, hit in a hard situation. Because it just draws so much attention away from you. Plus, I mean, adds in some damage, probably. Oof! That is a lot of damage. Holy shit. Are you, like... Who the hell is the source of this? Is it you? What the fuck? Okay, maybe we can use some cover here. Okay, I've got like nothing left in the tank here. All my flasks are out. So I'm at least gonna go to town and reset my flasks. Is there any chance this is like a really crazy? No, it's crap. Okay, and that there's something we want to keep around there. No, not really. So that'll probably get just vendored. We're gonna pop back down. And I'm going to get a full set of minions here. Okay. Get my mana back. The lack of focus fire may be part of what's going on here. Also, I think there's a lot of, like, things are penetrating. So they're going through one minion and killing the next one. Oh, okay, you are unique. There we go. I wasn't mousing over the unique part before. Because this guy's not unique. No. Alright. That was part of the problem. So we went and did him. Holy Chainmail's got 4 blue links. Plus an extra possible socket, which I'm not going to use, but the base stats... You know what? I think I'm going to try... I'm going to use one of these things to rarefy it. Here, this would give fire resistance. You know, it's super relevant right now. Fuck it. Here, I'm making you a rare. Some max life. Quite a bit of armor. Not much max life. But the fire resist, especially right now. Let's do it. Veil Summon Skeleton's got to stay on there. Raise Spectre, which has no support whatsoever, which makes it really pathetic, actually. What the fuck, where are you coming from? I've got this, and I've got that. Okay, so you guys are still keyed up properly. I've got nothing to spawn right now. That's plus 15. Got nothing to res here. Blasphemer's Touch. Yeah, mostly operating solo. Wow, plus my Golem, which actually needs a re-summon. Which means my Hatred isn't doing much, because my Hatred doesn't help me very much, because it doesn't boost my spells, just boosting my minions. Although, oh, right, it helps my skulls. That's true. Not as much as I would like, because they don't do that much physical, as far as I understand it. I don't know how their mechanics work. It could be that they have a high base physical and then 50% of it gets converted to fire, in which case the Hatred might actually combo well. I'll have to re-verify it. I know most people don't run Hatred in an SRS build, though. I assume it's helping me, but it's not as good as a haste will be later on. What did I leave behind? Oh, there's a shrine. I should pop that. Also, get you guys and zombie up a bunch. Excellent. So what is this? Give me armor evasion, etc. Excellent. That sounds useful. Although fire resist might be more useful. And awesome. Comb Stronghold, which I think... Do we fight the boss now? Or is there one more zone? And I still don't remember if there was supposed to be a waypoint. There wasn't a waypoint in Comb's Dream. Okay, there might be one in the Stronghold. Yeah, oh, right here. Literally take 2 steps, Quill, and then you'll see it. That probably means there's some more fighting here, yeah. That's an interesting set of spikes. Not going to do good things to my minions. Arc Gem's ready to level up, which is fine. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. And yes, more Veil Skeletons. Lovely. Let's get a couple more zombies. And move out. I wonder how far we are from the next time my SRS levels up. I can check in just a second here, because we're still up here, right? Yeah. A fair bit away. It needs a lot of experience. Like, gems, once they get past a certain amount, take forever to level up. What would be really helpful is if we found a version of Summon Raging Spirit that already had quality built in. That would be brilliant, because I think if we do have a gem cutters or whatever, you know, the currency item that gives quality, I think it's 1% per, and it's really hard to find in the first place. A little bit of mana, a little bit of fire resist just in case here. Grab some scrolls of wisdom. All my minions are alive. Very nice. So I may want to consider Eldritch Battery. Tornado Shot, that's interesting. It's not for our character, but it's an interesting thing. I may want to consider Eldritch Battery, because at this point, I mean, most of my defense comes from the life itself. I mean, well, I say that, a quarter of my effective life. What the fuck was that? Alright, whatever. Yeah, quarter effectively. I've got 25% more health via my energy shield. But I could use Eldritch Battery. What it does is it converts, it moves my my energy shield to my mana, and I spend energy shield instead of mana first, and it no longer protects my health. And it means I could go and, you know, reserve more things or do something like that. I could consider an aura that, ow! I guess that's just the thing on this map. I don't remember that. I could consider an aura that gives all my minions more resistances. Speaking of minions, they're all dead. So I should probably go and get some more specters. Can I not res you? Oh, of course I can't. Why should you be resable? That would only make my build work better. Pew pew. Still looking for a shield. Yeah, because that's basically a nothing slot right now. It's not linked, doesn't have the colors I want. I gotta remember to check the vendors for a decent shield with some decent links. Now, what's gonna be a little annoying is I would prefer probably blue links, because I'm still using quite a lot of blue spells. Right? Even if the shield is mostly going to be there for, like, my various utility spells. Well, haste is going to be green. So there could be something there. Because I was going to say, the shields that are more likely to have blue slots are going to be shields that give spell damage, which is not relevant to me at all. Normally, it's quite nice. But I would instead be happier with anything that gives, you know, more armor, or block chance, or built-in resistances. Do this, trigger my skeletons, blink out, try not to die. Oops, I didn't mean to use my Quicksilver Flask, but that's okay. Sacred Mana Flask. It's quite a large Mana Flask, but again, this one doesn't remove burning, which is actually kind of helpful. You know, that's an interesting set of sockets. It's got 2 sets of linked sockets here, which wouldn't be bad. I'm just going to vendor that for the rainbow. And I mean, ideally, you'd prefer the 5-link, but that's not the worst thing ever. It's nice to see how often we're getting links with, or gear with 5 sockets in general now, even if we haven't seen an actual 5-link yet, which isn't a surprise. Actually, I don't know if I've ever seen a 5-link. I may have once had a 5-link just drop naturally. And it's not like I've played, like, crazy amount, but I have played a fair amount. I've definitely never seen a 6-link. Never even crafted one. Just never had the resources for it. You know, perhaps if I traded more, maybe I could have traded a random unique for something with a 6-link, that's possible. I have to remember to actually, like, res some shit. Okay, that's not resable. Of course, when I remember. Oh, I can't res... Oh, you know what? A lot of shit's probably getting shattered because we're doing cold damage here. Yeah, when you hit something with cold damage, there's a chance that they will slow, there's a chance that they will freeze. If you kill something that's frozen, it shatters and doesn't leave a body. So yeah, we're getting an anti-synergy here with Hatred. Well, only when it comes to rezzing stuff. When it comes to doing slightly more damage, it still works, but... There you go, and zombie up a little bit. Oh, these are champion types. Yeah, so the filters now, as you level up, the filters automatically, like, being more and more aggressive, which is generally good, because the expectation is that you don't need, like, your just basic items anymore. You're looking for something that's quite high quality. You know, rares, things with, like, a really good set of links, that sort of thing. Like, it's showing me that one, because 3 links on boot. And probably eye level. I mean, I don't think the filter can actually check eye level directly, but there's, like, some base item type stuff going on there. Spectre, zombie, no, lunar circle. I mean, the sockets are shit, but it might work out with a con. No, it didn't. And then I don't care about that. I'll probably just sell it blind. Zombie, zombie, zombie. I like these open areas a little bit more. It feels like my minions do a slightly better job. Still so much fire damage. And bullshit that comes out of the ground. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this zone. I like the next one a lot. There's these arena fights. It'll be interesting to see how that feels with this particular character. Weathered carving, that's fine. Feels like we are progressing forward. More little flame effects on the ground. Ooh, just like wailed on my minions. A couple more zombies and a specter. Thank you very much. Mana up. Run a little faster. Let's ignore that guy. Caldera of the King. Okay. Boss fight time. Let's go and open a portal. Kill Comb. Resist elemental damage. Resist chaos. Oh, that's okay. Whoa! That is a lot of damage. Okay, a lot of minions around, which I guess is good. I've got my skeletons. Go, go, go. Hopefully they don't get AoE'd down too quickly. And let's see about raising a couple of specters in here, although that might not be the best use of my casting time right now. It might just... Oh, for fuck's sake! That's what I'm getting for not coming in here with max fire resist. But luckily, there's just enough minions that I'm hopefully going to recharge my flask can for the next crazy shit he does. I had to watch for that stomp like that. There he goes down. Holy crap. Superior, okay, 10 quality. Decent links, actually. Because it'd be a 4-link helm. Again, I like the minion sockets, but I might have to, like, drop the minion socket at this point. The +1 is really good, but there's nothing else about this helm that's helping us, right? The life regen is meaningless. It's got no energy shield, really. The reflect is literally shit. The only thing we've been using it for is the socketed minion gems. And I think it's past that time. I think I actually will craft this Lunar circlet into a good item, is what I'm going to aim for. I may want to investigate if that, I mean, it doesn't have any sockets, but I'll do a token little check to see if it's got something interesting here. Not really. No. So yeah, let's just go to, I guess we go to Highgate now. Can talk to someone in town for some rewards. Well, we'll do a little bit of vending first. Oh, I got another silver coin. So yeah, let's go ahead. Seek prophecy. Large packs of insects. Okay, fine. So I'm gonna get, I don't need this anymore. Yeah, I'm happy. It was nice construction. It lasted us a few levels. Get rid of you. We gotta keep this around for now. Yeah, so I'm gonna sell this because it doesn't have any traits that we care about. Sell that for the rainbow. Keep that for the quality sales soon enough. Get rid of this because that's not very helpful. Okay. And we're gonna craft up that helm. Let me just dump my currency first. Let's go and bank you and you. What is this one? Tornado shot? Yeah, don't care about that. The totem spell support, yeah, I'll just put aside for now. We'll figure something out after. These boots are just quality armor boots. That's a quest item, which I think we can turn in a second to free up some space. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here. I still have no ability to make it into a rare. Well, I mean, I could just directly make it into rare. The question is, do I want to burn through a bunch of these to hope to get a +1 minion thing? I don't know what the odds are. Is there a stat for that? Like, Path of Exile, Wiki, +1 minion, helm, list of unique helmets, unit, affix or suffix, one of the two. Vendor recipe system, maybe? That's interesting. Minion. You get a life flask with healing minion by selling stuff. I'm just looking for recipes here. Oh, a helmet. Wait. I can get a helmet with +1 level of minion gems if I vendor a blue helmet, an orb of alteration, and a life flask with of animation, which I've got. What are the sockets going to be like? What is it? Orb of Alteration? So yeah, just grab one. So, sell items. If I go... Oh, it's not magic. So that's not a recipe. Cancel.
Be careful.
So I'd have to turn into a magic item first. And sort of want to improve the quality. Let's just see what happens. We're experimenting here. So this is now a magic item with traits I don't particularly care about. I mean, I guess... No, that was rare, so that wouldn't be... Is there another one, like, with, like, plus minion stuff? I can also craft a life flask of animation. If I sell any life flask and an orb of transmutation and a bone spirit shield. Okay. So that's good to know that there's a thing. So do I want to sell this one? Because I actually like the instant recovery. Yeah. Okay. Well, if I go and put these in, what does that look like? Reanimator's Lunaris Circlet. Circuit. Okay. Socket's not shown. It's guaranteed to have the +1. That's good. That's interesting. Well, I like the instant growth from this, but honestly, I'm kind of... 415 health is nothing. It's half my mana pool now. So I guess I've grown past this flask. Okay, we will look to craft some more flasks later on then. So let's do this. So it looks like the type of helm, because this is... Oh, they're both Lunaris Circlets, so we probably get whatever we throw in. I don't think there's any reason to save this. Okay. Did I not accept? Oh, is it the same sockets? Look at this. Oh, shit, this is awesome. Okay. Fuck, this changes everything. So, guaranteed to get this. Now, what I still want to do is I would like to add... So, not reforge with new random properties. I would like to add a new property. Hopefully we get life. Accuracy and light literally does nothing for us. But, I don't have another flask right now that I could use to redo this. So we're going to keep this one as is, even though it's kind of shite. And we're going to put in our Summon Raging Spirit, our minion damage support, our melee splash support, and throw that in there. Iron Grab is nothing. Added cold damage. We actually might want to reroll to get a green socket to throw extra cold damage into my minion. Although, again, it might explode things. I don't think I can put more than one copy of the same thing. Can I? I might be able to. I could throw minion speed, which might be interesting. So 31% more damage, 10% attack speed. The movement speed doesn't hurt. I think I can actually. You put two. Hold on. Path of Exile, 2 of the same support gem. They don't stack. Okay. It didn't feel like this should stack. So I'm going to take... Yeah, take this one out. It's the lower level one. So I'll put in the minion speed for now. Yeah, there's no way it would stack, because otherwise everyone would have builds that would be like 5 of the same support gem of whatever's the best one. These are all minion support gems except for the melee splash. But, so it's getting the +1. It is getting the extra attack speed. The movement speed's actually going to be quite nice with the Raging Spirit, because they were going to get to the target a little sooner. I think that's an improvement. Am I just going to sell this one? You know what? I'm going to keep it. Am I going to make another summoner? And I'm going to need a level 14 helmet? We got a recipe for making these shits. No, I'm going to sell that. That's going to be fine. Okay. That's good. My my specters still have no real help, which is unfortunate. I don't suppose there's a recipe for something like +1 level of... Wait. +1, 2 level of... yes, there is. A weapon with +1, 2 level of lightning/fire/cold gems requires a ruby gem in our case. Okay, so we'd want a magic scepter/wand. Doesn't have weapon has to be magic. The ring can have any rarity. So we need a magic, say, wand, and a ruby gem and an orb of alteration. So I guess for the best extra modifiers, I sort of want a mod with the highest innate. So, not a knife. I mean, I do have this, but I might want to wait for the highest eye level. right? This is level 18. So let's look for a wand that we can add that to. Oh shit, crafting recipes so good and fun. All right, let me just sell this. You sell anything we want here? Oh yeah, the different golem recipes, because that's what we've unlocked so far in this act, which is about it. Any recipes I can turn in here? Oh yeah, talk to Satsuni for reward for something. Oh yeah, for the spirit. Hello. Thank you for a skill point. Boom. Now, right now my strength is 30. If I remove that node, I'd be at 50, which isn't quite enough for that one, for one of the sport gems. Although it's probably the totem one, which I'm not using right now. This only needs, oh, it needs 61 strength. So yeah, because I was gonna say maybe I can remove the plus 30 strength node, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. But we're gonna grab this on our way to the minion damage, which again, maybe I should have gone for the duration first, but well, we've committed to this point, so who cares? I guess I can turn that in. I guess I got, oh, I think I can turn in the Eye of Fury to Diala. Keep throwing in the extra eye. Well, speaking of extra eyes, maybe you would like the Eye of Fury. Yeah, so there you go. All right, so we're going to put a cut in here. Next episode, we're going to go into Doresso's Dream, which is some fun arena combat. Very enjoyable place. I really like to quest through there. And apparently we lost all our minions, so we'll have to start from scratch. Thanks for watching. See you next time.